Hi children, this is Deepika Bhaskar from GK Jain Schools. Today I am going to take class for 3rd standard, subject science, and the topic name is our environment. Before going to the session, please subscribe our YouTube channel GK Jain Schools so that you never miss any new updates from our school.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Shall we move on to the topic, children? Our environment. What do we see in our surrounding, children? In our environment, we can see many things. In our environment, it has two main factors. One is living things, another one is non-living things. What does mean by living things? For example, human, animal, plant, these are all called as living things. That means it has some special characteristics because living things can grow. For example, if a plant has a young sapling, it has a tree. For example, if we take a small cat, it gives birth to their kittens. Living things can grow, it can breathe, it can take food, it can reproduce, that means it produces their young one. So these characters are only for the living things. Living things are also called as biotic factor. Living things are also called as biotic factor. Here non-living things that are called as abiotic factors. Without abiotic factors also we cannot live. But that don't have these type of characteristics. Like they cannot breathe, they cannot grow, they do not need food, and they cannot feel, they do not give birth to their young ones. Abiotic factor. Examples for abiotic factors are water, sunlight, soil. These are all some examples for abiotic factor. Children, can we live without water? No, it is impossible. So, without water, we cannot live. Without air, how can we live? Without breathing the oxygen, how can we live, children? It is also impossible. The human being, animals and plants, the abiotic factors like water, sunlight, air and soil. Because even plants are also making their own food by themselves. In the process of photosynthesis, they can make their own food. So for that it needs water, sunlight, soil and air. So it takes the carbon dioxide present in the air and it gives out the oxygen in the process of photosynthesis. So that is why we call it as all the abiotic factors are needed for the living organisms. So living things are called as the biotic factors and non-living things are called as the abiotic factor. Let me just differentiate between the biotic and the abiotic factors. What are they? They can breathe and they can grow. They need food to live. Yes, obviously without food we cannot live. They can feel. They can feel the senses. They give birth to their young one. That means they can produce their young one. But in abiotic factor, they cannot breathe and grow. Example, if I am taking a stone, it won't take food, it won't drink water, it won't breathe. Student, is it producing any small stone? No. We are keeping it is there only. It is not moving here and there also. So they do not give birth to their young ones. They won't reproduce their species. So these are the differentiation between the biotic and abiotic factor. You may ask these questions, children. Even plants are moving from one place to another place. Then why we call it as plants as a biotic factor? Plants, they are not moving from one place to another place. That's a good question. But they can grow. So the plants grow nicely, and from the plant sapling, it will grow as a big tree. So that in that place we can find the growth. It moves their shoot system towards the sun. We all know that, children, plants have root system and shoot system. So the root grows towards the soil, towards the ground, but the shoot system grows towards the sun. So that is why it is called as a biotic factor. Okay, children, in our day-to-day life, we can see many things in our environment. I have given you some things here, so we should find out. We have to classify whether the factor is a biotic or a abiotic. Okay, children, whether the factor is a biotic or an abiotic. Are you ready, children? So some factors are given here. Plants, chair, fish, elephant, washing machine, peacock, book, glass, chalk piece, cat, rain, frog, watch, man, pen, lion and water. So these are all some factors. So from these we are going to classify the biotic and abiotic. Let me know, children, you have to remember all the characteristics of the living and non-living thing. Living things are called as the biotic factors, non-living things are called as the abiotic factor. Here plants, I already told you, remember that plants are called as the biotic factor because it can grow as a tree. So that is a biotic factor. So in the biotic factor we have to write plants. Next one, chair. Even though we are getting the chair from the wood, that means we are getting wood from the trees. Plant and trees are the biotic factor. Wood, log, then furnitures, for example, chair, table, desk, bench, door, window, everything is an abiotic factor. So chair is a abiotic factor. Next, fish. Fish can grow, it can feed, it can breathe. So through the gills it can breathe. It can live inside the water. That's a water animal. So that is a biotic factor. Next, elephant. Elephant is also a living organism. It can produce their young one. It can move from one place to another place. It needs food to live. It drink water. It produce their young ones. So that is also a biotic factor. The next, washing machine. For washing our clothes, we use washing machine, isn't it? So, washing machine is an abiotic factor. Because it won't need any food, it won't grow, it won't breathe. If we keep it in one place, it will be there. So that is why it is known as abiotic factor. Next, Peacock. So it is a living organism. You know, it belongs to the birds. So that is also a biotic factor. Peacock is a biotic factor. Book. If we take a book, if we keep it on a table, it won't move, it won't grow, it won't produce a young one. Okay, so that is why it is known as abiotic factor. Book is a abiotic factor. Glass. Glass is also a one kind of material. That is also a abiotic factor. Next, chalk piece. I am using chalk piece to write it on the blackboard. So that is also a abiotic factor. Next, cat. Cat is a living organism. So that is a biotic factor. Rain. So rain is a major source of water. It is a one kind of source, natural source. So without water we cannot live. That is a abiotic factor. Rain is a abiotic factor. Next, frog. Frog is also a living organism. Watch. You are wearing watch on the wrist. Watch. That is also a abiotic factor. Man, human being. So there is a biotic factor. Man, boy, girl, everything. There is a biotic factor. Pen. We are using pen to write in the notebook. So that is also a abiotic factor. Lion. That is a living thing. So that is a biotic factor. Water. Without water we cannot live, but water is not a biotic factor. That is a abiotic factor. Okay children, let me repeat it again. So biotic factors are plants, fish, elephant, peacock, cat, frog, man and lion. Abiotic factors: chair, washing machine, book, glass, chalk piece, rain, watch, pen, water. So these are all called as abiotic factors. Thank you children.